called the halfback option play for you?
So I got the toss, and Mason was open at first, but I couldn't see him. So I in my head, I'm gonna pump fake it and see if he's still open. If not, I'm gonna throw it away. So I pump faked it, and I saw the defender with his back turned to me, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna just throw it up to Mason to see if he goes and gets it. And I didn't know he scored, but now I turned and looked at all the Bengals fans, and they were just silently staring at me, and I was like, all right, we ended it now.
Have you thrown a pass tonight before? I don't remember here.
In college, yeah, but not while I've been in the NFL.
Yeah, AG said it's something y'all been working on.
Yeah, we've been working on it for a while, and I was like, Tanner got to have some balls to call this one. So.
Offensively, what did it feel like moving the ball up and down the field like that, man? We haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah, I kind of went to, the coaches this weekend, not complaining, but I told them, I was like, if Garrett not playing, I need the ball at least 20, 25 times. So, I've always told them, I hate losing, but if we lose, I want it to be on me. I want to go out swinging. So, we pride ourselves on running the ball. We ran the ball really efficient, really well today. Isaiah played a really good game. I did okay, and then O-line played great, protected Justin really well, and we were able to just be really efficient on offense.
And speaking of Justin, talk about what it took out of him to put forth that kind of performance. He's been much maligned, even the owner saying what he said this week.
Yeah.
The guy comes out and he plays his butt off.
Yeah, he said he had to play better, but I even told him, bro, I know you nice, bro, but when people trying you, you got every means to all right, y'all can chill out talking like that, Even me, I came in the locker room and had some words today, but it felt good to finally get one. But it's over with now. Looking forward to coming after the bye week and getting another win.
What would that emotion after the game mean to you? I know you're looking forward, but y'all had a big time win, and it seems like y'all had a lot of emotion coming after it.
Yeah, I expected us to win. They're not playing with their number one QB. Obviously, I love Joe Flacco and have a lot of respect for him, but you got to be able to come in and execute. Away wins are really big, so. It was cool just to be able to see our defense show up when it mattered and our offense show up when it mattered and play complementary when we needed to.
Has not having a touchdown, Breece, has that bothered you? Has that been weighing on you at all?
Yeah, I definitely have been kind of frustrated about it. And my coaches know, they know, I'm unselfish. I'm not, out there begging for the ball and whatever. But, they have told me, Breece, you earn the respect of everybody. You got every means to, demand the ball and, talk to us. And for me, it was, I'm more so chill, just let the game come to me type of thing. But, this week I was just I needed this. I need the ball this week. And, they trusted me, and O-line played great. Receivers blocked well, and we were able to, win.
Mason said he was open a little earlier, and you were a little late on that ball.
Yeah, I couldn't see him, and so then I saw the defender. He was he's shorter than Mason, and he had his back turned, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just throw it up and see if Mason goes and grabs it. And me and Mason, we talk about that play all the time, and he's like, bro, you better throw. He always says, bro, you better throw. And I was like, all right, I got you.
What are you thrown a touchdown before?
Yeah, I have before in high school. Not in college. I tried in college, but yeah. Plenty in high school.
What did it mean to get AG the first win?
Yeah, it was. It meant a lot just to see. I know he's been stressed out because we felt like we left some wins out there, and it felt good. He's been preaching the same stuff to us, so it's one of those things where it's okay, we've been taught the right things, we've heard the right things, and we've been doing wrong ourselves. So for us, it just felt good to really execute and do right by him and his coaching and our coaches to get the win.
What did you think of the offensive line today? Obviously, it was dominant, and that's kind of a given. But what did you see as a guy running through those holes?
Yeah, they played really well today. And then I want y'all to give a shout out to John Simpson because he just had a kid. I think yesterday, and so I think he brought the juice today, and Olu, Mimbu, Josh, Tip, John, they just brought it today, and I felt it from them, and they picked me up, and we went through them today, and they were the reason we won the game.
They were showing your high school films for the week, so some of your high school highlights and whatnot. What was that like for you to be, captain here this week, and to, maybe did you want that ball that Mason got since they were showing you doing all the all the stuff?
Being named extra captain is big for me. I got a lot of pride in this organization, as we've spoken about before. Like we've always preached about, we're right there. Our culture is being set, and every opportunity we have to come on this field, week in and week out, is an opportunity to showcase that. And we feel like we've been so close. We just need to get out of our own way, and we did that today. We executed well. We made plays when we needed to. It feels good.
You've been practicing that halfback option a lot, apparently, according to AG. How many times have you caught it in practice? I'm assuming it's both of you guys, right? A little bit, or?
No, I mean we got a lot of plays that we work on. That's been in since the first week of the season, and we've been waiting for the right moment. And it's a great job by Mason making the play and Breece making the play when we needed it the most. That's a big time moment for him, for both those guys. And like I said, it just showed that we weren't here to quit today. Like I said, it feels really good. We've been close all year, and hopefully this sparks us and keeps us rolling in the right direction.
What do you think this week has been like for Justin?
Yeah, he's the ultimate professional. Obviously, I've known him for a lot longer than most people. He shows up to work the same guy every day. He's got great faith in himself, in his beliefs, and he doesn't let circumstances define his reality. And he came out here today and played his ass off, and you could feel that on the field with him. His confidence, his the aura he had out there today was great, and you want to go to war for guys like that.
It couldn't have been an easy week when your owner comes out and says some of that stuff, and then all week he doesn't know if it's his job or not.
No, I think we approached it just like we've been trying to build this whole year. I think if you kind of waver from the culture and the way we practice just because we're not winning games, I think that's kind of going to hurt us in the long run. So I think we just approached it the same as every week, just trying to fine tune those details. And we didn't pay much attention to the outside noise, just worked on staying together as a group and having confidence in each other.
Jeremy, we talked to you a number of times after losses when the offense has not been able to function. How did it feel to be out there, moving it up and down the field, not always getting touchdowns for the field, moving it quickly?
Yeah, we just had a great energy today as a group. Every time we stepped on the field, we felt confident. We had a couple drives that we ended up going 3 and out, but we didn't let that dictate the rest of the game. And I think that just shows the growth and the execution that we preach, and staying out of our own way. It felt good. It feels good in this locker room right now. It feels good for Justin. It feels good for this whole group. It feels good for Mason. It's a group that's gritty. We feel good about each other. We feel good about the culture we're setting here. And, every week we come out here, we got an opportunity to show that. And, we're going to build on this, take this into the bye, and then hopefully keep it going.